Welcome to the car build episode. This is the day that they assemble the Cadillac Formula One car.
Suspension, fuel collector,
brake ducts, the brake pedal,
cooling system,
hydraulics.
For the very first time.
What percentage
Are we finished?
Ship it on a truck to a Ferrari facility in Italy.
the size of this bad boy.
Where they're going to connect the Ferrari power unit that they're going to use for the first season.
Is anything on the truck now? Or
Nope.
Tension is quite high right now because they need to finish assembling this car.
in the next 48 hours?
Yep.
We'll say fingers crossed.
How long will you be here tonight?
Good question. Probably longer than you. All right.
This is where the magic happens.
You see a car right now. I feel like you gotta see this.
Oh, that's a car.
He's got himself a car too. Driving on Highway 61.
So this will be our four-wheel dyno chassis. That will allow us to sign off all of our critical systems, the engine, the gearbox, the braking system, all of those systems will all get signed off.
These are custom printed buckets for both Checo and Valtteri. They will be installed in the car pretty soon. 1 to 10, how excited are you?
At the moment, 8.
Feels awesome seeing a car actually come into the real world.
You see it in the CAD system and in the wind tunnel, but now it starts to actually take shape.
Everything in this room is built to simulate a race garage. You'll have the 2 bays for each chassis. Beyond the 2 car bays, they've got the sub-assembly room in here where they are pre-assembling various pieces of the car. Is that all part of the suspension?
Yeah, rear suspension.
So not all of them are manufactured by us, but most of the stuff will come through here and we'll build it. But then Ben and the guys out there to fit to the car. Ben, who's hiding from the camera, he's rear ender on race team.
It's all right, Ben loves the camera. We can go and get Ben later on. Make sure you get Ben before the end of the week.
How much work is there to be done?
Endless. The list just gets longer, that's what it is.
Yeah. But it's nice. I'd rather be busy than bored.
How long have you all been working on this?
Just over a year.
And then the rest of us are all graduates, so we've been here only about 3-4 months now.
So a lot of changes since the last time we were here. None of this was here.
They have built all of these walls. They've installed all of these 3D printers. These were not here 2 months ago.
Welcome to the Bat Cave, buddy.
The door opens itself, you think, this is going to be amazing in here.
We definitely do not qualify as a startup anymore. 24/7, machines will be building Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day. So this one's finished, this one's building, but they build upside down. So you see the parts grow out of the resin. You print these really thin-walled shells, and then you can inject them with silicone.
This exact part will be racing in 26.
The advantage of having these here isn't just about having a cool space where you have cool printers. The actual designers who design the parts that go on these printers, they sit literally behind that wall and then they just walk over and pick it up and the car is literally just down the hallway. 2 months ago, they would have had to drive about 5 minutes down the road to building 15.
It's very important to literally be 2 seconds down the road.
It's like me buying a bed frame from IKEA and looking at the instructions and being able to see the guy who created those instructions and knock on his desk.
I mean, luckily your instructions better than I did.
Supposedly.
It's incredible what we've gotten done in such a short period of time. We're putting all these people together for the first time and moving them around locations as we're bringing in machinery, building processes, building parts.
I've probably done thousands already. So there's lots of parts to this one assembly. Each part's individually serialized. So there you go.
Whoa.
Now reduce the size of the text so we can fit it all on.
You have to do this on every single...
And if we have 40, you have to copy and paste that over 40 of them. Once that's done, is that right held there?
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, then everything's traceable then.
Have you ever got like a one wrong?
Yes.
So many things can stop the car. No one thing is seen as more important than the other. Everything gets a level of care.
Can I ask you what you're working on?
Making the aero in here good, making sure it's all smooth, flat.
Even though they're not doing any aero testings right now.
It still has to be dead on perfect.
Because the other one was tight. Now that one obviously isn't.
They should be.
So you'd go and see Charlotte about that?
Yes.
Okay. Charlotte's our fault finding person.
Charlie bought me some top hats with bearing in that didn't quite fit properly.
That's fairly tight as it is anyway. So as soon as you add both of them together, the tolerances are just too tight.
Okay. This is the fuel collector that sits in the fuel cell. This is a sensor we need for proper car running on the track. We're going to take all the bits to inspection. They've got all of the good stuff for measuring things properly.
Every single racing car, it never goes together smoothly. I think
Why?
Because they're all prototypes, really. They're all prototypes. The tolerances you're looking at are so fine, tenths of a millimetre. It can take such a small amount for it to create an issue.
What we're going to do for the sake of saving time is we're going to take this part and make this part a bit smaller, and it will just get skimmed off with a little blade on the lathe. Dave, who's your PDL for these? Dave designed most of the fuel cell?
I'm Mr. Fuel, yes.
Mr. Fuel. So a lot of these sensors and regulators, we just buy them off the shelf. But it means that we don't have a manufacturing drawing for this because we just buy it. So instead I'm going to make a bit of a pretend drawing for production to use. They're really busy up in the machine shop at the moment, which is expected. Hopefully it will be today.
The fuel collector, the small little piece this big, you think you would just screw that onto the car. No, you have to first pre-assemble it. The pressure gauge didn't fit and had to be touched by literally like 10 engineers.
Hey, Charlotte, do you have any updates on the
Not yet.
Okay, all right, let me know.
So many more teams and pieces to this puzzle than you would think.
Look at that. Lovely. It fits. Yeah. So drop straight in now.
That all happened within a day.
Yeah, all within a day.
When you look at something that I've spent 6 months, 9 months maybe, sitting at a desk looking at something in CAD, and then you see it in real life and all of a sudden it's a tiny little thing that's suddenly really small and really detailed. It's nice. Yeah.
It's cool. Congrats.
Yeah.
Enjoy the moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
The name of the game today is parts supply.
We're missing some studs, so we can't progress any further at the minute. Hopefully before lunchtime. Hopefully.
You're more optimistic than I am.
Yeah, we do a lot of waiting at the moment.
Is everyone the same answer?
I asked Nathan, like,
Yeah.
the problem is everyone's waiting on supply.
Yeah.
Bit of a race against time at the moment to try and get everything together. And if we're not going to receive it in time, it's then to start coming up with an alternative plan. But you've always got to have a plan B and maybe a plan C as well.
So are you going to get any sleep between now and tomorrow night?
Yeah, we'll get a little bit.
We need something like 85,000 components to all arrive in one place at one time.
It's going to be great. To be continued.
Does it feel like a bit of a thankless job because you just got people waiting?
Constantly, yeah. You can't let it sit anywhere now. This has got to go out the door. Tomorrow. Can you buy a time machine?
No, can't buy time. Only thing I can't buy it.
The issue is those suppliers also supply the 10 other Formula One teams.
There's only a certain amount of suppliers that can supply the sort of components to the level that we require.
Do you actually know like which teams you're in a battle with right now?
Yeah, you do, yeah.
So are you the one like making those calls to the suppliers?
Sometimes, yeah.
And what does a call like that go like?
Depends what we already have and what we need. These guys will shout louder when they need something sooner. It's
Yeah,
listening to the noise and understand which one matters more.
I don't know what they're for. No, I'll take them.
I just watched Nathan receive a shipment of some sort of nuts or bolts. He didn't know what they were even for. That's how many pieces of this car there are.
This is where the mess is. Parcels are arriving at a fast rate and try and get them through.
And those parts are all going for the car build.
Pretty much most of it, yeah.
How many parts are in this?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Let's cut that bit. Next.
How's it going?
I am doing a rapid prototype of a part that's not going to arrive in time for the four-wheel dyno.
What's the piece for?
It's the brake pedal.
Oh, Blake pedal. That's hilarious. The brake pedal conundrum. Put that in a title over there, editor. Why do you need a brake pedal for...
The four-wheel dyno?
Yeah.
The four-wheel dyno pretty much tests the majority of things on the car.
Including the brakes?
Yeah.
So we're doing effectively a replacement for the top pad of the brake pedal, and we just pull on it to apply the brakes. So Blake here is just finishing the design of it.
So this whole room right now, obviously we have a ton of designers. Do you guys go home?
We go home, yeah, but we have a lot of work to do and our deadlines don't move.
That is pretty cool for you, Blake. Like, you get to learn on the job as you're problem solving with the chief designer.
Do I feel under pressure?
Chief designer on one side and a camera crew on the other. No pressure.
No, absolutely none whatsoever. I don't know what you're on about.
John is such a experienced guy, but there he is in the weeds with one of the most junior designers on the team and helping him solve a problem. I just think that's such a cool example of the culture in this team, and that comes from leadership at the top.
We want this to be the absolute best job in Formula One. This is the place that people want to come and work, because at the end of the day, it's people, it's the talent, the ability to make a team out of this group of talented people. That's what's going to make us fast. That's what's going to make us good.
I enjoy it. I think if you didn't enjoy it, you wouldn't do it for very long. Travel and being away from family all the time, and girlfriend or, wives, children, all that, Yeah, so I mean, if you didn't love it, you probably wouldn't do it.
You were here until what time last night?
Around 1 a.m. That's okay.
What are you eating there?
Chicken and rice. Trying to be healthy. Just want to get it done, no matter how long it takes. Well, it's not want to get it done, we need to get it done. Whether it's working all night, working all morning, we'll be here.
Any updates this morning, Nathan?
Not at the moment.
Nathan's busy.
He always looks very concerned.
Yeah. I mean, this all rides on him.
Busy day today. Yes.
When are you guys packing up?
All the equipment to go. We've got this one truck going, and then we've got 2 vans going. The car will go on the vans, so we've got a bit more work to do on that.
Is there sort of organization to this?
Reasonably, yeah. It's like just a big game of Tetris. Workstation for them to work on in Italy. Gearbox and engine trolleys. Air lifters to get the car up in the air. Wheel gun. You've got the wheels at the end. Fuel chillers. And more heaters.
And it's all on your customs book.
It is on there, yeah.
When do you write the customs book?
In about half hour.
We can build all this cool stuff, but if it doesn't get there, so it's a problem. This is an Italian carnet. We need to stamp paperwork in and out with what items are in the truck. You need the weights of everything, you need countries of origins, you need values of everything as well. All the customs paperwork has got to be spot on, because you could lose a day just from somebody going, that doesn't look right. I've been held up at the Russian border quite seriously for a GoPro, because that wasn't listed on the carnet and they wouldn't let us into Russia.
So you have to be that besides.
Yeah.
Stories don't always go the way that you planned them. We thought the natural ending for this episode would be showing you a fully built Cadillac F1 car, ready to go on its way to Italy for its engine power-up test. But that's not how real life always works.
We're not going to send it as a complete car now. We're going to split the engine and gearbox up.
Was this decision made because of the supply waiting for different parts?
Yeah.
I mean, the car will be built.
Oh, the car will definitely be built.
Just not right here today in Silverstone.
No.
We're getting there, yeah. So not as we'd hoped, but we're making progress and we have a good plan in place. So I think we'll be all right.
Good luck in Italy for the rest of the week.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
It's on me, it's on Graham, to make sure that we're leading people to a place that we learn how to deal with adversity. It's going to get a whole lot harder when we're on the grid and we have the microscope of Formula One down, and the team has done so well. And really just want to encourage people to keep going. It's the last bit that's the hardest. And so I think we just want everyone to keep pushing and give it everything they've got.